Here's the truth. Simply attending conferences is not going to automatically guarantee your career that growth that it deserves. One of the recent conferences that I attended was the International AIDS Society conference in Germany this year. Hello, beautiful people. It's been a minute since I've been on this space. My name is Nicole. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to Kazini Talks. This is a space where we get to learn, grow, and live a purposeful life. If this is your first time tuning into this channel or you're a returning subscriber, I'm so happy and excited to have you here once again. So this is a channel where I share all things related to career growth, studying abroad through scholarships, um, going for internship opportunities, anything related to conferences. This is the channel for you to stay tuned at. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing you guys something interesting, a big secret that you don't know about conferences, because I've been sharing a lot of conference videos already in this channel. If you guys haven't yet checked it out, I recommend you to check out this playlist. I have lots of different conferences that I have shared there, and you can check it out if you're someone who's interested in attending conferences. So without rambling so much, I'm going to request you to please continue to do the usual, guys. Share this video, subscribe, like, because this video is going to be insightful for you. So if you know someone else whom this video will benefit, then I encourage you to share it as well with them. So let's get right into it. So the number one secret to helping you make conferences work out for you, especially if you're someone who's looking to grow your career or probably expand your business, or even, you're probably looking forward to pursuing your studies, is being intentional. Like, guys, you don't know how much this has helped me. Ever since I got to discover the power of intentionality, now I approach everything differently. And from some of my most recent conferences, I've really had to utilize the power of intentionality. So, intentionality is something that helps you be able to plan your why before, during, and after the conference. In other words, you need to be able to set specific goals, like what exactly is it that you want to achieve, first of all, from even attending this conference. Because number one, you're going to be expected to, some of them will require you obviously to apply for them, right? Majority of them. And most of the times, these conferences are super competitive, especially if they have that scholarship benefit that covers all these different expenses for you, such as the flight ticket, accommodation, meals, and all of that stuff. You need to be super clear on your why. Why do you even want to attend this conference in the first place? What are you looking forward to achieving? If it's networking, what kind of networks are you looking forward to getting during this conference that's probably going to help you be able to achieve your dream result, whether it's in your career, whether it's in your studies, whatever the case may be, right? So the moment you're able to set these clear goals and know your why, it's going to help you be able to make the most and the best of your opportunity and your experience in these conferences. And even when it comes to applying for them, also, it's going to go very handy in helping you be able to craft an amazing application that's going to help you stand out from the crowd. If you need help navigating your conference application, probably you have an upcoming conference that you need to apply for and you just don't know how to go about it, then I invite you to book a discovery call with me today so that we can be able to discuss more and help you come up with a strategy on how you can be able to approach your conference application in the best way possible. So I'll drop the link down in the comments and also in the description box as well below so that you can book that call with me today. Number two, focus on quality interactions and not just quantity. Now, most of the times, like those days, I used to be so excited about, having so many business cards, because I want to talk to so many people and things of that sort. And then maybe after that conference, when I check through the different maybe cards I've collected, the different contacts, I realized that, oh my God, they were not like really, really exactly what I was looking for, and they're not like really going to help me in terms of some of the things that I wanted to achieve. So it almost felt like I wasted my time and effort because all those different contacts I collected did not amount to anything. So you need to be very, very clear and focus on quality over quantity. Now, one of the things that can help you do this is, first of all, even before the conference starts, usually a lot of them will always advertise, for example, some of the speakers that are going to be speaking during this conference and their biographies, right? So that information can be able to help you to read and plan yourself ahead of time. You getting to know a bit about the different speakers and what they do and things of that sort is definitely going to help you to know the different people that you want to network with the moment you actually go and attend that conference. So that way you're not all over the place, but you're very specific and intentional in terms of what you want to achieve. And also at the end of the day as well, ensure that even during the conference, when it comes to maybe the different sessions, try to ask very good and insightful questions, because again, if you're just going to ask questions that don't really maybe are not really that serious, then you'll not really be able to make that lasting impression. But when you ask something that someone can easily be able to connect with or resonate with, you'll notice that even after that conference session is done, a lot of people will start coming to you to approach you and maybe even want to talk to you basing on that question that you asked. So it kind of makes you like a celebrity, and some of them will even want to collaborate with you or, discuss with you much further after the conference. And this is something that has also been able to work for me. I've been able to close some deals just through this method alone. So, number three, follow up immediately after the conference. Now, this is where the magic happens, right? So, one of the mistakes again that I used to make in the past was after attending the conferences, like, I've collected all these different business cards and contacts of the different people that I networked with, you know, after the conference, I wouldn't immediately reach out to them. And so I would probably wait like for a month after or something, and then I start reaching out to them. So during that time, sometimes some people end up forgetting you because they're like, okay, I can't even remember whether I actually spoke to you during the conference. Because again, remember, the conference is a space where so many different people from all over the world like come in to collaborate, to network, and all these things, right? So a lot of people end up speaking to so many other different people during the conference. So if you don't make that lasting impression, somebody's going to easily forget you. And this was one of the mistakes that I used to make. I used to take time and take things for granted, and I wasn't reaching out to people very fast. And that's why sometimes I would get ghosted. Probably they wouldn't remember who I was, and then I would not like kind of be able to get what I wanted. So, because of that experience, I started now making sure that immediately the conference is done, probably a week after it's done, I start reaching out to those different contacts that I want to connect with. Because when you do that, remember the conference is still fresh in their minds, and so it's easier for them to remember you based on the kind of conversation they had with you at the conference. So it's so easy for them to remember you and then respond whether to your email or WhatsApp message in case if you guys have exchanged phone numbers, whatever your mode of communication is. And that way, it also becomes easier. Like if they have maybe an offer for you or probably a collaboration that you guys want to work on, it becomes easier for you guys to now start embarking on that. So a month after or something, and you expect different results, or you think that you're going to be able to get what you want. No, honey, it does not work that way. Reach out to them immediately as soon as possible after the conference is done, so that you can be able to proceed further and implement some of the things that you networked or learned during the conference. Okay, so I don't want to make this video too long, but I'm just going to summarize a few tips to help you be able to craft an amazing conference application if you're looking forward to, applying for conferences, because there are lots and lots of conferences that are still happening, and I'm going to be sharing even more of them still in my upcoming videos. So one of the things you need to ensure is that your application really communicates your why. Now ensure that you connect your why with their why, because there's a reason why they're first of all organizing that conference, because there's something that they want to achieve, right? So connect your why with their why. Do not just focus on your why alone, because if you do that, then you'll not be relating with what they're all about, or with what their message or their goal for this conference is all about. So ensure to connect your why with their why. And one of the ways you can do that is to go to their website, read about them, read about the organization, read about their different conferences that they have hosted, read about some of the speakers they have had, read about maybe that current conference that they are hosting, the theme topics that are going to be discussed, and things of that sort. So when you get all that information, it's going to be so much easier for you to align it with your why. Number two, ensure that you include examples. One of the things that I got to learn most recently applying for conferences is that, oh my God, guys, I didn't know that conferences are so much of a piece of work. What do I mean? Like, they are super, super competitive. I used to take it for granted because I was like, but like, I mean, it's just a conference anyway. It's not like it's a job or something. So obviously, why does it have to be hard? Guys, like, there are so many people across the globe who are looking to attend that same conference that you also want to be a part of. And even with some of my previous ones that I've attended in the UK, in Germany, I've also had an opportunity as well in Argentina. Most of them attract so many people across the globe. So to make your application stand out, you need to back it up with examples. Sometimes it can be statistics, but sometimes it can be figures, numbers of your work experiences, your accomplishments, what you have done in the society, what unique things have you been able to contribute, maybe to impact change in your own community. Those are the things that they look forward to. So if you're able to bring these things out well, trust you me, it's going to go far in helping you be able to achieve or secure a funded seat in that, for that conference that you want to attend. And the last tip that I'll share with you guys is submit your application early, because sometimes when you wait for the last minute, and especially there are certain conferences that also require you to pay an application fee. I didn't know that until recently when I started reapplying for other more conferences this year. Some of them require you to pay application fees, and sometimes the system kind of goes down at the last minute. Why? Because there are also so many other people who are equally applying and they are struggling to submit their application, at that very last minute. So ensure that you submit your application early and on time, because last minute things are always not good, because first of all they are rushed, and you just don't want to be in that tension, because anything can go wrong. So prepare and submit your application early and on time. So I hope with these few tips that I've shared with you guys in this video, I hope that you've been able to find it insightful. If there's anything that you want to know about conferences, feel free to leave your questions in the comments below, and I will be sure to answer them. And also ensure to remain subscribed, guys, because I still have a lot more other amazing conferences that are yet to happen this very year still. So I'm still going to be sharing all these opportunities with you guys in this channel, and I'm sure you wouldn't want to miss that. I will definitely catch you in the next one. Bye for now.